Hi, I'm Gracyn Thomas in Miss McGuckin's 8th grade class at Hardy Junior High School. This year my category is physics. The question I plan to answer with my experiment is, does the angle of a camera with flash affect the quality of a shoe print photograph? The purpose of my project was to determine if moving a camera with a flash to 3 different angles, a 90, a 75, and a 25 degree, would change the quality or make it better or worse of a shoe print photograph. The reason for testing this is because in the real world at a crime scene, it's really crucial that photographers know the correct angle to take a picture at, considering with weather change like wind or rain, there's not a lot of time to take a picture at a bunch of different angles for one picture because it could wash away, blow away, so you want to make sure that in the little time you do have, you get good enough pictures. Plenty of information can be taken from these pictures, such as dominance, like hands or feet, or what was used to commit the crime, and things like that. Many factors play into taking this picture, so even though it is a little challenging, photographers need to make sure they have the right knowledge of what they're doing to collect enough evidence as possible. My research told me that footprints and tire prints are very overlooked in today's society with crime scenes, and which is a bad thing because collecting impressions are really important in today's crimes, considering with the technology we have, so many things can be collected from these pictures. So in court, these pictures can be used as physical evidence, and as I said, the pictures need to have a good enough quality so that they can analyze them as good as possible. Capturing photographic evidence is challenging, so even if they do take a lot of pictures, it's good to have more than not enough at all. Based on research, my hypothesis was that a 25-degree angle would result in the best photos, and that's because lower angle pictures would be best used for shallow impression photos. My independent variable was that the angle would change of the flash. The dependent variable was the quality of the shoe print photograph, and my control variables were the camera, the same shoe print, and things like that. So what I did was I got a piece of wood and I laid it flat and put dirt on it, and I made sure that that was all smoothed out and everything, and I took a shoe and made the impression, and with that one impression I was able to take 10 pictures at the 3 different angles 3 times over, so I had 90 pictures with flash and 90 pictures without flash, resulting in 180 pictures. And with these pictures, I dropped them with a sheriff's detective, and he quality tested them. And here in my data table, you can see that after being quality tested, the 90-degree angle with flash resulted in a 25% quality across the board. A 75-degree angle with flash was a 75% quality. A 25-degree angle with flash was a 0% quality. The 90% without the flash had a 50% quality. The 75-degree without flash was 100% quality, and the 25-degree without flash was a 0%. So overall, even though my research said that a 25-degree angle would have the best outcome, as you can see, it ended up with the lowest percent quality. Here in my graph, you can also see that the 2 25-degree angles resulted in 0%, and overall, the 75-degree angle had the highest quality with and without flash. My conclusion goes to show that all these pictures, the difference, and that the angle does certainly affect the quality of these pictures. Something that I ran into when I was doing this was the time of day. As I was taking so many pictures, it definitely changed the lighting, and that had a little bit of conflict with the way the flash was and everything. So if I did repeat this project, I would make sure to do it at a certain time where the lighting wouldn't change, and maybe take some less pictures Another tip that the sheriff detective gave me was a lot of crimes today, they put a ruler next to the shoe print to get an accurate size of the shoe and everything. Here, my abstract goes to summarize more of that data and my purpose and the conclusion. And these are the sources that I use to get my research and everything. Now, ways to improve in future research. As I said, taking less pictures would have helped with the sunlight and everything. So another improvement I would add would be putting the ruler, making sure that there was less photos, and just to get a more accurate read of the whole situation and everything at the crime scene, which would be really crucial in an actual investigation. For future research, that would continue with next year's project, and I would continue by taking a plaster of Paris mold and putting that on the impression of the shoe print, which is called casting in today's investigations. And my control would be comparing the picture's quality with the casting, and I would also take pictures at night, which would be able to see the difference between how the flash would affect it day and night. So finally, I would set a camera that was just a camera and move the external flash to improve the quality. Thank you.